So tonight on Insight, we are focusing on the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty program. Now, this social protection program is meant to help vulnerable groups in society living in abject poverty, but it has been faced with a myriad of problems, including delays in payment. However, this time, it is not about how the grants have delayed in reaching beneficiaries, but rather how some persons who are not worthy of receiving the cash managed to get paid by the Secretariat. The Auditor-General's report says the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty LEAP Management Secretariat paid cash grants to caregivers of 44 deceased beneficiaries. This happened over a period of 3 to 8 years, totaling some 84,480 cedis. The grants were paid to secondary caregivers who are allowed by the LEAP program to receive cash grants on behalf of beneficiaries who are unable to collect their cash grants themselves during payment cycle events. The report concluded the LEAP Management Secretariat did not update the LEAP register to remove dead beneficiaries as a result of poor monitoring, among other reasons. Now, what are the details of the Auditor General's report? Well, my colleague Tutu Adanso is here to help us with that and to run us through the details of this report. Tutu, a very concerning development here, really.
Very
concerning.
I was going through the report and I was shocked to find out that monies meant for persons who are vulnerable in society have been diverted. People have decided to take advantage of it. So let me just run you through quickly what the report says. And it says that the LEAP Management Secretariat paid cash grants to secondary caregivers of dead beneficiaries of one member, one households. It also goes on to say that the LMS or the LEAP Management Secretariat did not graduate or exit LEAP beneficiaries, and the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection did not ensure LEAP agencies adhered to fund utilization and guidelines. Now, the report concludes by saying that the operations units of the LEAP Management Secretariat did not provide the information needed by the case management unit of the updates, the LEAP register to remove dead beneficiaries. Now, although the DSWOs and CFPs could carry out their duties of identifying dead beneficiaries, they failed to do so to poor monitoring and reporting by the operations units of the LEAP Management Secretariat. And this led to the payment of 84,480 Ghana cedis to people who were not on the beneficiaries register. The recommendations of the report says that now, to ensure that the DSWOs and CFPs improve on their monitoring of beneficiaries through periodic visits and requests for information from the community members on cases of dead beneficiaries at payment cycle events, and also to ensure that the case management unit updates the register with all cases of dead beneficiaries before payment. So, Natalie, essentially quite brief, but quite detailed as well, because I remember the previous time that I was here to talk about LEAP, I was talking about the fact that the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection had indicated that the grants were going to be increased for over 100%. And also in February, there were complaints about people not receiving their grants being in arrears. And so to find out that there were some ghost names on the register, it's quite worrying, because we are denying the real or legitimate people of receiving their grants to help support themselves. And so, Natalie, this is what the report had to say about the LEAP grants.